I look old in that picture.
That is the most recent picture of you.
Yeah, I know. It was just tonight.
No, it's right now.
Right now, yeah.
That's you.
That's terrible. That's a terrible picture.
You should return it.
I ought to return it to her.
Do you know who that is, Grandma?
It's me.
Yep.
And I'm awful looking.
Aw. What was your mother's name?
Grace.
Grace?
Uh-huh.
And so what is your maiden name? What was your mother's last name?
My maiden name, her maiden name was Thompson.
Thompson. So Grace Thompson?
Grace Thompson.
It's a pretty name. I like the name Grace.
My grandmother changed her name.
What was hers?
She was great at that.
I don't remember seeing Grace though. Up at the cemetery.
And she named Mama Grace. Changed her name to Grace. Her name is Elizabeth Douglas. She named one of her daughters that. Elizabeth Douglas.
So Elizabeth Douglas had Grace Thompson?
No, she went by Elizabeth Douglas all her life. She died at 42 of cancer. She wouldn't stop smoking.
That was your mom or your grandmother?
That was my daughter, my sister.
Oh, your sister.
My sister wouldn't stop smoking.
My aunt. But she died from something else. She got bit by an animal. I think she died from rabies.
I don't know what she died
Yeah.
from.
No.
Oh yeah.
She was found.
She lived right by Eric Johnson. She lived in Vienna. Huge plot of land. Man, it must have been 2 or 3 acres, right?
So Elizabeth was your
know.
sister. What was your mom's name? Grace?
Grace, and her real name was Elizabeth Douglas. And my sister was named after her, Elizabeth Douglas.
Elizabeth Douglas.
ED.
So what is your grandmother's name?
I know Douglas, and then there was Strother and Thompson. Those are 3 strong names that are within her family.
Yeah, but what was your last name?
My father's name was Strother.
Before you were Richardson, what was your last name?
Guardio. I lived by my husband at that time.
So where is Richardson?
I don't know.
It's Richardson. His last name, my last husband's last name was Richardson.
So was that Siegfried's?
Richelsen.
Was that Siegfried's last name?
Siegfried.
There you go.
Did you have a husband before Siegfried?
No. Well, yeah. I had a husband called Melvin Gardio. Gardioil.
Huh. And before
He
that?
was handsome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had dark
turn that off.
hair and it was real curly. Wavy.
Yeah. And before him, what was your last name?
Strother.
Strother?
Okay. My daddy's last name. My daddy's maiden name, as you call it.
Well, that part was added.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
He just turned down the TV.
You turned it down TV.
Yeah,
So
so
what-
he could hear you.
What happened with your
How did
first
you-
marriage?
My first name is Josephine.
No, your first marriage.
To the handsome man with black curly hair.
Well, I
happened?
don't know. My first name.
No, your marriage. Why didn't it
Your
last?
first husband.
Where
My
did
first husband was
Melvin? What happened with Melvin?
well, we just decided to get a divorce.
Yeah, you didn't get along?
Yeah, no, we just didn't get along. We didn't get along with his mother or anything. I didn't like his mother. She was bossy as a Dickens. She had a lot of German in her.
Oh.
German people are always bossy. They want to run the race. You know.
But wasn't Siegfried German?
Siegfried Gariol was French. His father was French.
Yeah, we're talking about Siegfried Richelson.
Was he German?
Siegfried German. He was German. Yeah.
So, your mother's
Our mother.
Siegfried.
Siegfried is your mom's dad?
Yeah.
My mother took
So your
her,
mom was
her maiden
Yeah.
name back.
But then she would write her name as Douglas a lot of times. I guess it was Joanne Douglas Richelson.
Yeah, she was named after Mama.
Yeah, 'cause
Full
that's what
name,
she's saying, Elizabeth Douglas.
Yeah.
So Douglas is the middle name,
Elizabeth.
probably from way back. It's the last
My
name.
mother's maiden name, the original name, was Elizabeth Douglas. And she named her third daughter because she thought that that was the end, that she wouldn't have any
No
more.
more kids?
And, well, when she had George, she swore up and down she wouldn't have any more. But she had four more.
Oh, wow.
And my twin brother died at 4 months old, and right in front of her, he died. And my mom never got over that.
How did he die? Was he sick?
Yeah, he was sick.
Yeah.
My father's brother was in the service, and they had the flu. And you remember the old flu that we had? You probably remember hearing about it. There was no cure for it, no
Her brother was a real
nothing.
Her brother
It was
was a
terrible.
real storyteller.
And
He never knew. There was
So,
always partial truth to it.
he
But he never let you
got
see
off
his
the
way with
train
his story.
in Linden, and he ran all the way up to the house so that he would be able to play with that boy. He liked boys, he didn't like girls. He didn't particularly like girls, but he didn't particularly like me because I was a girl. He would play with the boy more
I can't
than the
remember
girl.
the last one I told you. It was probably
I
half
got
hour
it,
ago.
but I didn't get it sick.
Oh, you told about
good.
Yeah.
Henry
The
Ford.
then
boy
David
got it,
wouldn't be
and he
here, right?
was awfully sick. And he took a nap, and Mom took a nap. First nap in 9 days.
Hot shot thing.
And she told him when she went in to take her nap, she went into the dining room. She said to when he wakes up, and he'll wake up before I do, be sure and wake me up.
Roller skates and surfing.
So they did it, and she went in and talked to him, you know.
Grandma, how do you remember all this when you were only 4 months old?
I get something in my head. Like
Well, I remember her telling me about it after.
Oh.
When I was 8 and 9 years old, she told me about it.
if I read things,
She
Just
told me
so-
what happened, and she would be talking to somebody else, another stranger, and I would hear it.
So,
And I
Grandma, why
remember-
didn't you ever have any more kids?
Well, she did have more kids.
No, you.
She was pregnant
you.
when my daddy
You.
died.
You.
Why didn't you have any more kids?
Why didn't I have any more kids?
Yeah,
I
you
never had any girls, any children until Joanne was born.
Yeah, how come you didn't have any more?
Mom used proofread.
That was enough?
I didn't want any. I didn't want any children.
Yeah.
No, I was always against having children, and I had just the one,
Yeah.
and she had just one.
Uh-huh.
And when she had Gary David, she said, "That's it,
Well,
Grandma."
ask Gary David how many kids he wants. Ask Gary David
I
how many
wanted one, at least one more,
Yeah.
so we would have somebody to play
play
with.
with.
stories of
How many
it.
kids do you want?
History doesn't have anything to do with
That's
his
all I
story.
wanted.
No, Gary David.
No one 3.
3
Yeah,
kids.
well, I found that when you
At least 1.
you find
At least
3 would be good. 5 would be awesome.
Oh yeah, we learned a lot of
stuff
Five
that you
children.
learn.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't going to spend my life having babies.
Thank you, Grandma.
5 would be great. Yeah.
No, no woman wants to spend her whole life pumping out babies.
Thomas Jefferson,
You're not
But
pumping.
they get hung.
They don't
They
get
get
sucked
hung
out.
with a
Pumping
husband.
here and there's pumping
No,
here.
it's forced out, not pumped.
You clearly don't know how it works.
There's not some machine that's like
No.
sucking
No,
a
but you're
child
having
out of
to
your,
push.
which is forced. That's not pump.
for 25, 30 years.
It isn't
Had
pumped
6
out.
children by it.
You're not pressurizing the child.
And it
I think you're taking the word too literal right
Now
now.
listen, now let me tell you something about
Okay.
my birth.
Okay.
began to lay claim
My brother, little brother, had died at 4 months. He
that they were the
lived a hard life. He had
I
a
don't know why that
hard
guy's
birth,
yapping.
several black men.
and he was born. Okay.
Our mother was
About 15 minutes later, the
I
doctor
don't know.
put on his hat and coat and sat down in an easy chair to smoke a cigarette. He had worked hard that day, and he didn't have another appointment for about an hour, so he could do that.
It's a lot different then than it is now.
He rode around on a white horse. He always had a white horse, and he rode around
That's
on
pretty
that
cool.
from house to house.
What was the name of the
Where he
horse?
first was, I don't know.
Dusty.
Anyway,
Why would you
he
name
sat
a white
down.
horse
He
Dusty?
sat down to rest.
We had a white horse
So-
named Dusty.
Mom, he got up and got started out the door, and she said, "Doctor," she says, "Doctor," his name was Dr. Munson. He has a son who has a real estate place in Falls Church, Virginia. Yeah, and I started to get hooked up with him, but then I changed my mind. But anyway,
So we learned a lot about Thomas Jefferson.
he
Yep. All of your family is dead, girl?
He was.
Yeah.
I guess he was in real estate
Her
too.
mother is not passed. Her mother is not dead. Grandmother, is your mother dead?
My mother's dead. Yeah, but I believe in the dead,
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Like she's like her
and I
ghost is
speak
here?
to the dead.
But if she's dead, how is she alive?
Well, she was alive
Pour through records to the
when I
Just said
moved into one of my houses because she came and lived with me for 3.5
How is a dead person
months.
living with you?
trying to find out about the
She's still alive as far as I'm concerned.
back further than
You said she was dead.
Well, that's what everybody else thinks.
Would she
You
be?
speak to her though.
Would she be deading with you
Well, I
instead of
speak to
living?
her, but she never talked to me.
Yeah.
Never.
You just talk to her.
She would talk to other people, other ladies, but
Well-
she would never talk to me. So anyway, I guess, well, she was leaving because, and she came and told me, she says, "I'm leaving at the end of the week because you don't turn the heat up." And my feet get cold and they turn blue and whatnot. And I said, "Is that right?" And I had socks ready to give her, men's socks and all.
You're gonna stop being
She
cheap.
could-
Well, you know.
she could wear them over her sneakers.
Yeah. You know, Gary David said that she's up there. She taps on the window.
No, I don't.
At
Yeah, well, maybe
13:52?
that is her.
Someone's tapping on that damn window. It's
You think she
Freaky.
came back to
Well,
see if you were
go-
there?
Sort of
one in London.
dress yourself differently and nonchalantly walk over
So
to that
should I-
woman and
should I dress up as you, though?
Raise that
I should
window.
dress up as you so she thinks that I'm you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that, but the height to tell her
The height will tell her the
she's
difference.
a smart woman.
I could walk around
She's
on my, like-
smart as hell.
On your knees.
I can walk around on my knees.
Yeah, and go over and open that window real quick
Yeah, and see if she comes in.
and grab her and bring her in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it's getting cold outside.
sure. It's going to be cold all this week,
Yeah.
and then it'll turn warm for good.
Already?
Okay, go ahead.
Sure, we always have about 3 weeks in August that are hot weeks, and no rain, no nothing, no
Yeah, but it's-
no relief for.
Grandma.
It's December. I mean, it's November.
Well, I mean, it's the home of First Armor Division.
Well, we are in November.
Yeah.
On my television, I wanted you to go up and look at that thing. and see if it was correct. And if it isn't correct, fix it. You know how to fix it.
You need to just check on your time and make sure it's right.
Yeah. See, because I have
Yeah, I might have to unplug it, plug it back in.
down at the bottom, it says Sunday or something. Sunday,
Well, do you want to go get something to eat
November
and
the
we'll
10th.
check your clock? I feel bad.
Sunday, November the 10th.
Yeah, Grandma, you got to go get something to eat.
I can go in there and get something to eat, and then I can eat with you all pizza afterwards.
You can't double eat.
Well, I can. That's what I do. You call it whatever you want to call it.
How about I will come and pick you up next Sunday?
No, you take me right along with you because you won't come and pick me up. I know you better than that.
I know. I'll take you out to eat dinner next week.
No, you don't take me out to eat dinner. I want to go
Where
out
do you
and
wanna go
have
next
pizza
week?
night. I don't.
I should take her to like
I
CC's
won't
Pizza, I
say.
guess.
Do
next
you
week.
want pizza?
No, I'll decide at that time.
Yeah. Last time, remember we went to Red Robin? You remember that we had hamburgers?
I remember that.
That's a
That's
good place
good.
too. Yeah.
That was delicious.
You want to go back there?
No, I want to go to the pizza place.
Pizza. Okay.
Where does he want to buy the pizza?
Yeah, where do you want to go for pizza?
We can go to CC's Pizza.
Pepe's Pizza?
Pepe's.
Where is that? Back in close to your house?
Where is Cece's Pizza?
I don't want to go close to your house.
You know where
if
that,
I can't go in.
Eddie's Chicken is? It's right around there.
Eddie's Chicken. I don't want to go
Maybe it's
over
not,
there.
because I didn't see it there.
What I do is I go take Route 7 and go down to, I go down to Route 7 and take Route 7 on in to wherever you live.
Livy live.
You live off of Route 7.
In Idlewood.
Idlewood. That's Idlewood. That's where he lived before. Don't do that. You get me upset doing that. Stop it. I tell a lot of people, you know, everybody that comes here, they're sick. They're sick. I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
They gave me an examination, thorough examination, and I came out on it 100% because I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
A lot of people who come here to settle, they're sick to begin with. Well, I cured them.
Oh, really?
And I'm a special, they told me the other day. She was talking to, she was sitting right here on this couch. She was sitting at the end, and I was sitting at the end, and she was sitting next to me. And she said, "You were a special person."
Did you lay hands on them?
Yeah, I don't know what she meant by me doing that.
Like you laid the hands on my...
I don't know. But
Oh,
people don't get sick in the mind. They probably do sometime, but as far as I'm concerned, they're curable. And they raise all these trashy things about so-and-so, Anna, who is the daughter of the father. Her father raised her. She said that she would always tell her father any trouble she had at school. And he
who's
would
the
cure
daughter
her.
of the father?
Yeah. She was the daughter of the father who took a lot of money he had saved and put it in this house. And so therefore, he has quite an interest in this place. And one interest is that she can do anything she wanted to. She could take a pistol and shoot me, and I'm her best friend. And she would be cleared because they would go and fight for her.
She's above the law.
Yeah.
Well, Grandma, I think I'm going to go.
So anyway, that's the way that she would
Grandma,
Why don't we walk?
prove her.
Go to the table?
Grandma, you got to
Eat your
eat.
dinner?
You got to eat dinner and we're going to go.
Well, I have to eat.
Yeah, everybody's eating.
It's a quarter. Look in there and see. They're not eating.
They're all finished.
Oh, well, good. Well, I'll get it something
Yeah, you wanna go?
from them.
Come on, go.
Yeah.
Oh, Goldie Hawn came.
Well, I want you to take me to get pizza.
I will on Sunday.
No, I don't want to wait a week to go to get the pizza because you won't show up. Just like last night and the night before. You didn't want to show up. And you didn't. You don't show up when you don't want to.
It's okay, go.
Yeah. I'll go in a second.
Go,
As
let's
soon
go.
as I argue with him a little bit.
Let's go, girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get dinner.
I don't want to go to dinner.
Oh.
I'll eat hamburger.
Well, no. You're gonna eat dinner here, and then next Sunday we're gonna go get pizza.
Well, I won't eat dinner here. I don't know what I'll have.
Yeah, she made you dinner already.
Have you made me dinner?
Yeah, see?
Hamburger? My goodness sake.
See?
No.
All right, go.
Aren't you going to take me to get
What?
pizza? Now, instead of next week.
Oh, you mean that spoiled one?
What do you take me to get?
I will take you next week, Sunday.
No, I don't want that. You better stay at home. I'll eat here. Now, what do you want to do? You want to take me with you to get pizza?
No, we're gonna come back
No,
next week.
no, I don't see. I don't care for that. I don't want to. Are you going to take me tonight?
No, go. It's too late.
You just
You're not allowed to go outside when it's dark.
We're waiting on her. Seriously,
You're
babe.
taking a picture of me standing up. How are you doing that?
I don't know.
He doesn't know what anytime. That's the convenience of him. You don't know. You won't go back next week either.
Yeah, Grandma, we will come next week.
He'll tell me.
I promise, I'll make them come. Shake on it. Shake on it. Next Sunday, we'll come and have pizza.
All right, come on, let's go. Are we gonna
I
go?
don't want to wait till next week.
We gotta go. We're
You
gonna
shake
go.
on it.